So hi everyone, I'm here at Boho Bride Boutique in Stratford-upon-Avon and I'm joined by the lovely Boho Bride's creative director Lynette and in-house seamstress and designer Laura to find out a little bit more about their roles here at the boutique. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Morning. Yeah, a bit nervous doing videos. It's your fault.
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
So Lynette, let's start with you. So you established Boho Bride Boutique. When did you do this and what was the inspiration behind setting up the boutique?
It's over 4 years ago now, and I've been in bridal on and off for about 15 years in different sort of things like PR, marketing, advertising. I used to be a wedding planner many years ago. I used to work in hotels, so then I decided to be a wedding planner. So I had lots of contacts and things, so that I've been involved in that industry for a long time and have still some very good friends that, from then right up to now. So a friend of mine said, the garden centre's got a new shopping courtyard, it's really cool. And I thought, that sounds nice, I'll go and have a look. And they were actually constructing the unit that I originally was in across the courtyard. And I just had a light bulb moment, bridal boutique.
Yeah, well, it's amazing here. The garden centre is such a great setting for brides.
It is, yeah, and it's a nice day out really, because brides come here, they come for their appointments or they come for fittings to see Laura, and they go and have tea or coffee or afternoon tea with the bridesmaids. We've got a florist just on the corner, and jewellery shops. Quite often send them to the jewellery shops for jewellery if there's something in the boutique that we don't have. So yeah, it's a very inclusive area, and we will help each other. So yeah, it's nice.
That's a real community feel and very different to the high street. Obviously.
Definitely, yeah. And free parking.
Yeah. Don't forget the free parking.
Yeah.
So Laura, how did you get started at Boho Bride?
Well, I came here because there's a play area as well. I came here with my son when he was quite young, and I sort of turned around and just saw this bridal shop, and at the time I was teaching theatre costume, and I just thought, I'm just going to go in and ask if she needs anyone, and walked in and just said, have you got anyone? Made my son sit on the floor and and just chatting away, and then it all kind of rolled from there really. Started doing alterations, and then it was about a year in.
Yeah, well, I always wanted to do my own collection, and I knew that, and Laura had already done some bespoke work for some of our brides, and I thought, this could be something that we really need to sit down and chat about, because I wanted. I'm not a designer, but I know what I want, and I know what's commercial, and I know there was a gap in the market and what was needed. So we just sort of sat down together really, and I showed you pictures, and then you sketched them beautifully. My sketches are awful, and that's how it evolved really. And then 12 months later we launched our own collection. So, but Laura's been amazing. I couldn't be where I was today without Laura, that's for sure. And she's amazing with the brides, and she really sort of very calm influence on them.
Yeah.
Although we're actually incredibly similar.
Yeah, we are, and you never get upset if I say, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
And
because usually I'm looking at it going, I don't like that.
Yeah, we come to the same conclusion at the same time, but we're both perfectionists, and it's not about us. It's not about it's about the bride.
Yeah.
So we've worked together pretty much from, well, I think I was only been open a couple of months when you came and saw me. So Laura's been very much part of the team, and I couldn't do without her.
Very good partnership.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, amazing. And it's quite unusual to have an in-house alterations.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that you guys kind of.
I think it's part of our whole company ethos, is that there's that continuity, so you're seeing somebody but you're also having your appointments here or at Laura's studio if it's in the evenings, but we try and get them here as much as possible, so you're actually getting the whole experience from the minute you walk through the door to the day you come to collect your dress and beyond.
I think the difference is some places do have an in-house seamstress, but they are just seamstresses, whereas I'm a bespoke designer in my own right, and because of that I think our ability to alter gowns are
I think that's quite unique.
Is like pretty much nothing is off the table.
So what kind of alterations requests have you guys had?
Everything
you can imagine.
Everything.
Okay, so let's start with maybe the most challenging one you might have had.
I think the challenging one was we had a lovely bride who came in. She'd had a terrible experience in another bridal boutique and was in floods of tears. she's a curvy girl, and you know, just literally just broke down in tears when she came in because she said, "You were so nice." I said, "Well, this is what we do." And so she tried on some dresses, found the one she wanted, and she promptly went away and lost 3-4 stone.
Yeah.
So we ordered the dress in the size that she was at that time, because we won't order in dresses that are smaller, because we've had a few little issues where brides haven't quite lost the weight that they wanted to, and it, you know, and then the dresses don't fit them, and then they've got to go away. So I think that was quite a challenge because there was so much work.
I had to take off the waistband all the way around. I had to take that much off.
Wow.
So, and most places wouldn't be able to do that much alteration to a piece. They'd be like, that's it. And at one point it was really bad actually, because she was like, I'm still planning on losing weight, and we were like, and I'd taken the dress apart, and we had to literally give her the dress because we couldn't store it at the time. Had to give her the dress.
It's just
literally hanging apart, and it was like, oh, don't like this, but bring it back in a month, because that's what we can do. Late pieces, that's again another thing that we work with the bride. If they are planning on losing weight, we will not do it and then make them come back. We understand that people do want to look their best, and we will give them as much time as possible to lose everything that they want to, and we'll then do really quick changes towards the end, really quick alterations.
But things like necklines we've changed.
I'm doing one at the moment.
Yeah, if it's a V-back, we've put a panel in the back and they've put buttons on. Sleeves, we've added sleeves, we've taken out sleeves. We've taken out, you know, poof in the dresses, and we've put pockets in.
Yeah.
So
pockets.
Yeah, I know.
We love pockets.
We love pockets. So nothing is off the table.
No.
So you guys said you can turn a dress around really quickly.
Yeah.
If we have to.
Yeah.
How much can brides expect to spend on alterations? How much should they budget for?
We do ours by hourly rate, whereas some places they do a standard. It's usually about like £60 per layer on a dress.
Taking the side in and taking the hem in. So
whereas some of them are hand sewn, some of them are machine sewn, some of them have to have lace unpicked and stuff like that. So we do it all by hourly rate. I mean, average.
It's about 150 to 200.
Yeah. I mean, there are little bespoke things that we do. Like we've done lots of beading, added beading,
make belts.
Yeah, make belts. There are, like the bride at the moment, we've put extra pieces of lace on the dress just to kind of finish it.
Yeah, just finish it off.
We make little brooches to hook up the dresses and stuff like that. So there are lots of little things. But yeah, I'd say it's about 150 to 200.
Yeah, it's about the average.
But some of them are less than that.
Yeah, and some of them are a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what should brides bring to their alterations appointments?
To start with, you want your correct knickers.
Yeah.
It really, really makes a difference. But I mean, we advise that as well. We don't say it has to be their very first time.
But
and shoes don't need to get those
shoes
straight
to
away.
begin with, no. But underwear, and rarely have we ever had a bride that's needed a bra, because the fitting is absolutely paramount. And we fit them perfectly. Yeah. So there isn't any wriggle room really. But yeah, pants, big pants. We always say big pants.
Say nude, definitely nude.
High waisted pants.
Not always, but it needs to be seam free. Yeah. And we usually say go a size larger than you normally wear, because what it is, everyone's got skin. It's not about fat. It's and if you have something too tight, it will cause
there'll be a bump somewhere else.
Yes.
Or a line.
Yeah.
And so smooth.
So we say a size larger, just so it just sits on you.
And it's our job then to make it look perfect, the dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So.
Okay. So what does Boho Bride offer that other boutiques don't?
I think we touched on it before about having that very personal service. That we treat every bride as an individual, and one of the first questions we ask is, where you're getting married, what sort of wedding are you having, and that gives us an idea of a little bit about their personality. you know, and it sort of, they love talking about the weddings obviously, and we love hearing about it, so it sort of slightly relaxes them a little bit. So I think it's that attention to detail but listening. Again, we've heard that where, you know, brides have said, I've been to shops where I keep saying I don't like that dress, and they go, well, just try it on, and that's fine, because sometimes you do have to rule things out, but they're also not listening to what the bride is actually saying, and I think it's our job to listen. And I think that's in any business. So listening to what the brides actually want, but also making a few suggestions on things that maybe they hadn't thought about. So I always say to them, once I've seen you in a few dresses, are you happy for me to make a few suggestions as to the sort of thing I think might suit you, bearing in mind what you've already tried on? They go, yeah, that's great. And sometimes they end up actually ordering the dress that we've picked out for them, because they hadn't thought about it, but I know it's a shape that will suit that bride and let her personality come through. So I think there's definitely that. We're very inclusive, so, you know, it's all about family, mums, you know, sisters, friends, bridesmaids, children. We've had, you know, we love having babies in here, don't we?
Yeah.
They usually cry.
Yeah. We had that one girl who just wouldn't let her mum get on her mum was getting married, but she had her bride's flower girl dress on, and she was on the little stool, and she wouldn't let mum on there. No. She was wearing the shoes that her grandma wanted to try on.
Yes.
It was like,
yeah,
I was like, no, I'm wearing them.
Yeah, another one went in and helped to shoe herself to the high heels and clonked through in
around.
them.
It
She was only about 3, wasn't she?
So
it is very much a friendly family. I want people to, when they come here, it's like coming to your house. Yeah. And we always have a phrase, you know, whenever we send emails to brides, say thank you very much for ordering your dress. We always say welcome to the family, welcome to the Boho Bride family, because it is a family, and we all have a bit of a giggle and a laugh, and we've had absolute hysterics, haven't we? Oh God, you know, especially when we're sort of underneath brides' dresses. You took that picture, didn't you? Do you remember? Was it Alice, wasn't it? Yeah. She got this, you know, big dress with lots of organza, and I was right underneath it, all these layers, and you took a picture. She said it was one of her favourite pictures, and it just so reminded of her experience here. So that's really, really important to us, is that girls go away and absolutely love, you know, the time they've been here and the experience. And they look forward to coming again. They don't dread it. Oh my God, I've got a bridal, you know, my fitting. It's like, I got a fitting.
We've had brides that have come back after they've gotten married with friends and like, yay, I'm back again.
Yeah,
like
back again. Or they bring the babies. We had, do you remember Jenny? She came with her baby the other day. It was lovely. So yeah, they come back and you feel as if you're still involved in, you know, in there. So that's I think to us that's the most important thing, is that, and obviously finding the perfect wedding dress for that bride so that she feels and looks amazing. It's about feeling good as well as looking good, definitely.
Yeah, amazing. So any brides who are wanting to book an appointment with you, how would you advise they get in touch?
Just pick the phone up, have a chat, send us an email, send us some pictures of the sort of thing that you want. Message us on Instagram, Facebook, we're on everything. Yeah. And that's it really. We book them in. Tell them what to bring or what not to bring and how many guests they're coming, and when we look after them, we usually send them a reminder the day before to say don't forget you've got an appointment, but that's it, just bring themselves, open-minded and bring themselves.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.